as a part of your campaign to reacquire Jillian.
Do you object?
Me? Why should I? She's always been a far better choice for you than my daughter ever was, and she's absolutely dreadful for Frank. So, what can I do to help you?
Am I right in assuming you had something to do with getting Delia out of town? So that little John wouldn't have to go through that custody.
Well, Frank, did ask me for some help, and I felt I owed him one, so I pulled it straight.
Call up Delia, wish her a Happy New Year, and say it's a mother-to-mother talk, highly confidential. And then tell her you have reason to believe that if she talked to her son, he'd tell her that he really wasn't all that thrilled with his new stepmother, and he did not want to live in that Coleridge house.
Have you lost your mind? How on earth could I do that? First of all, Delia and I are barely on speaking terms, and secondly, how would I know something like that?
Well, you stopped by Ryan's for a cup of Christmas cheer. How do I know, Ray? Now, come on, I leave that up to you. You're very good at that. Besides, believe me, Delia will be so pleased to have one up on Jillian that she won't see any holes in your story, I promise.
All right, suppose she does talk to little John. And suppose he tells her something quite different.
Most children tell their mothers what they want to hear.
No, I couldn't do that to Frank. He wants that child with him so badly.
Ray, if he wanted his son around, he would take every opportunity to get him. The way you take every opportunity to get Arlie.
Uh-huh. In other words, if I cooperate with you, you will see to it that I get my granddaughter more often.
Well, I think it would be very good for both of you.
Mm. All right. I'll do it.
Good.
Poor Jillian. Nothing but trouble, trouble, trouble everywhere that girl looks.
Faith and I shared a few home truths before she left.
You too?
She was bottling things up, and she was heading for the bottle.
Well, if she had gotten there, I don't think it would have been our responsibility.
Oh, she knew that. But after seeing her reaction to what I had to say, I realized that I've been somewhat of a coward and a cad.
What else is new, Roger?
Possibly my need to tell you about it.
Go ahead.
I helped Maggie keep you in the dark about your mother. Now, I didn't know the whole truth myself, not that it was Betsy.
Oh?
But I did know she was a waitress and not a world traveler. Now, maybe I should have told you that, even though I knew it would hurt.
But you were, what, protecting my feelings?
I can't honestly tell you what my motives were.
Well, thanks for that much truth. What else?
Maggie had an investment in me, too. Therefore, she needed to lie to both of us. I found her desirable and adorable, and I took advantage of that situation.
What are you trying to say, Roger, that you seduced her?
I'm saying that we had an affair which I initiated and enjoyed very much, as she did. But I had no idea that she was marriage-minded. She was young and eager and not entirely innocent.
But extremely gullible.
I am very sorry, Joe.
Well, that's just swell, Roger. I guess that just solves everything, doesn't it?
I need to talk to Jillian.
You know, it might be nice if for a change you thought about what Jill needs.
She needs to hear what I have to say.
I doubt that.
Look, Frank, I know you don't like me, and believe me, the feeling's mutual. But could we not just pretend for Jillian's sake?
Sure. By all means, when she's around.
Maggie? Jill's waiting for you upstairs.
She is?
I just told all, and she's eager for more information.
You didn't.
Why don't you go see?
What was that all about?
I was told that you suspect that Maggie and I were more than just friends.
You're right.
Damn it, Roger. In this house! I own part of this house, Frank. And the young lady was more than willing. But for Jill's sake, I just took responsibility for the whole sort of business. But anyone who looks at Maggie the way you do knows better, instinctively.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
She sends out signals that are very hard to resist. I'd resist them if I were you. Jill's a very generous lady, but there's some things your wife just couldn't put up with.
As a crime boss to smash a counterfeiting ring. Then white slavers sell girls in exchange for national secrets on masquerade.